your son will go to somebody else. Your old son won't do it. For whatever reason,
I understand, yeah.
Your oldest son can go live with his father or somewhere else or whatever, whatnot.
I won't have
to be in the apartment. You get rid of the apartment, you don't have
I'll never get rid of my apartment. I will never. I'm staying there for 10 years to get a degree. After all the work I did to get this apartment, I would never give up this apartment.
Well,
in a million years.
Then you can pay them
I would
rent for it.
I am. I'll pay $1,100 a month if I have to. I'll pay $1,300 a month if I have to. As soon as I come home and I have no job again, it goes down to
bills. Save all.
Then you're gonna go on that.
You don't say that.
Then you're gonna go on that unemployment again.
On stupidity, and I will never, ever give up this apartment. You have to bodily remove me from
You're
this
that
apartment.
way. If you're that way,
I am that way. I'm staying here. I'm gonna get a goddamn degree on that friggin' post. I did too much work in this apartment. I waited too long for this apartment. And I am going, if I can't go active army, I am going to get a big high degree and live in that apartment and be a full-time student for 7 more years. If I don't get a good job until I'm 50, I'll work till I'm 70. You know, I'll work later I'll at least work till my late 60s. I won't retire at 60. And I want a nice office job. Finance manager or something, like a bank, something like that. And I don't.
If that's what you want to do as far as your apartment, that's fine.
I went and looked at Sunrising Mills, a beautiful apartment. Oh yeah, but what good is it? I give up my apartment and go live there for a year. I won't even be there, and when I come back, I'll be homeless. I will never give up my apartment. It will it will never happen.
You get on unemployment again.
Give up your house. You're crazy. Why would I give up my apartment?
I wasn't in the situation I'm in, and all I had was an apartment.
I have more than an apartment.
I believe it.
I have houses. I pay 30% of my income.
Save all my money, come home and get a better place.
No, there's no better place better than my place. Because I take 30% of my income. I have no job. I'm unemployed. I'm part-time National Guard.
So 30% of nothing.
I have no job.
So 30% of nothing is nothing, right?
What are you talking about?
No.
I get child support and I get my drill pay. And I collect it for 14 months. I collected $500 a month for 14 months for my military training.
Come home.
So when you come home,
that's I would do.
I'm saving mine.
I'd get rid of every bill I had and go there with no bills.
Exactly.
Save all the money I can, come back with money in the bank.
No. Yeah, you go live in a hotel at $100 a night. Homeless. It's a form of homelessness.
Are you serious?
I was in my apartment. I'm in housing. When I come back and my income ends, my rent goes back down.
So then you're going to get out. Then.
I got it all hooked up. And I'm going to hook it up even more. I'm loving it. I'm no electric, no heat. I got one shut hooked up.
Where's that at? I'm just curious. Where's that?
Carpet project.
Oh. I just wanted to know, dang.
But I'm in the better building. I consider it like the barracks. I'm in a luxury suite in the barracks.
You in a luxury barracks, and you call that the good life? That was up.
It's just peace of mind, is what it is. I paid $1,500 a month rent when I came home.
Hold up.
And that ain't goddamn peace of mind.
Hold on. Are you in like?
Oh my God, you can't even see straight.
Narado, are you in like in the high rise or like what you call it?
I'm in the regular building.
There's no regular building in the Harvard Project.
They're all the same, you know. I'm in one of the buildings. I'm not in the high rise.
All right.
I'm on the waiting list for a 3-bedroom.
In Harvard Projects?
It could be any development.
Oh, okay.
We got another baby on the way.
Oh, I'm about to say, hell to the fuck down. Hell to the fuck down. It's like if you have another kid, you ain't going on as deployment. You have another kid, you ain't going on as deployment.
I need that peace of mind. I need that peace of mind. I cannot go above my means because I do not have a job. I am a suspended student coming off long-term welfare, single mother. That is the end of the story. I ain't lying about shit.
Why was you a suspended student? How do you become a suspended student?
I didn't make the grade point average the first term. I would have had a bachelor in hotel management. I would have graduated 2009 in Johnson, Wales.
What's the average grade point average?
I didn't get higher than a 1.0 in my first term. I flunked a course.
Just one?
Yup, just one. That's all it took.
You can have a high grade point. You have to have a 1.0, so you just can't fail one grade.
You can't get below a 1.0. I got below a 1.0.
So, alright.
I flunked one course and I got like a D in another course, and maybe a couple of C's.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense now.
And it was my first time back to college in 5 years. Before that, I was going to CCRI. I tried CCRI for a couple of years. Oh my God. And then I tried for RN. I couldn't get past the humanity. That knocked me for a loop. I came home Thanksgiving and I didn't go back. I said, there's no way. I said, I'm done with this.
You could have tried it some more.
I skipped a term. I changed my major to law enforcement. Then I withdrew because I was we were in between selling my grandfather's house, and there was animosity with me living there. My father wanted to sell the house, and I had nowhere to go. I had the Section 8 voucher. I got the portability voucher in East Greenwich, 3 bedrooms. They aggravated me so much with it that I let it expire. Then I lost that. I didn't use it. I couldn't find anybody that wanted it. Then when I found somebody that wanted it, I didn't have the security deposit. I didn't ask anybody for it, so I just let it expire. Then I was stuck in my grandfather's house, and like my father was like, you don't want to throw me in the street with his grandkids, so he let me stay there for 7 years. 7 years after my grandfather died. Then I still wouldn't leave, and he was like, goddamn, get you a luxury apartment. They got me a luxury apartment, bought me a brand new leather couch, and then helped me pay my rent for a year. Then I went to Johnson and Wales because I couldn't get a job because I was coming off long-term welfare. You know, so I had no experience. So then everybody in the building was going to Johnson and Wales, so I applied to Johnson and Wales. I got accepted. So then I was only going to push my luck for like a couple of years. I was going to get a degree in paralegal. Because I was certified legal secretary. But they didn't accept me into paralegal. They accepted me into criminal justice. So I said, in 2 years, I will end up in the correctional facility. And I don't want to work for it. I didn't really beat around all that type of people.
You didn't even have to do all that. You didn't have to go to school for that. You could have just went in there, did the application, and just went in there just like that.
So then I didn't forget the 2 years. I didn't get past the first term. Then my father and mother weren't even around. They were like, they kept flying back and forth to Arizona because my sister and her husband bought a house out there after their son shot himself. My father gave my brother-in-law money for a house here in Fancy. I was supposed to move on the first floor of that apartment. I had an argument with my brother-in-law, and then I took all my stuff off the truck. I said, I'm moving. Then he gave the apartment to his mother, and I was stuck.
You said you ain't gonna move, so.
I stayed in my grandfather's house for 3 more years. We fought over the appliances. And I wanted to bring the double-door refrigerator, the washer and dryer. I said, where are you gonna put it? Where are you gonna put it?
Yeah, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to formation.
But I would have never joined the military if I didn't get
So 2 minutes till I go to formation.
2 minutes to formation. What? So 15.
Yeah, no.
I would have had a degree in hotel management.
That's just for you.
2009. So what is it?
And the motor pool shenanigans that we have.
Oh, I bet you I still would have been looking for a job.
Shining out.
So I bet you I still would have been in the process of graduating from college and looking for a job.